An Iraqi teenager insists he's the luckiest boy in Australia, despite having no lower arms or legs. 16-year-old Ahmed Kelly has been kicking goals on the football field, but now has a new goal, the 2012 Paralympics. Alicia Gorey met him.
It's a different kind of preparation before pulling on his beloved Kilmore Blues jumper. A long way from Baghdad, Ahmed has quickly become a legend.
Oh, he's just great, he's inspirational, everyone loves him. He's always happy, unless someone's just sitting down or doing something stupid at training, he'll get in their ear.
You don't want to get tackled by him, because when he's out there, he's just, like his nickname says, they call him Nails, and he's hard as nails.
His opponents agree.
Sometimes you pull back, but yeah, I try to go the hardest at him, because yeah, he probably wants that.
Like many babies in Iraq, Ahmed was born with severely deformed arms and legs, thought to be a consequence of exposure to chemical weapons. Until the age of 5, he lived with his brother in a Baghdad orphanage. That's when Melbourne woman Emanuel Kelly came along.
When she walked in, it was absolutely one of the best days of my life.
It was a real struggle getting Emanuel out. It took about 2 years. Not only involved the Australian government, but also involved Interpol, and we had to work with New York as well.
In 2001, Ahmed had life-changing surgery, and since then he spent most of his time on the footy field. When Ahmed's not here, he's in the pool. His dream to represent Australia at the 2012 London Paralympics. Ahmed swims 4 times a week, breaststroke his specialty, and he'll have more time to dedicate to swimming, with this season his last for Kilmore.
Oh, it's a sad season, it's the last one, but I guess we all have to stop at one point, and the thing is now I'm making sure that I won't get out of football.
After that, he wants to become a football commentator, and then a high school teacher, or at least that's the plan for now. A trip home to Iraq also on the cards.
Oh, absolutely. I'd want to go back and see how everyone's doing. I miss it, but I'll definitely go back there someday.
Alicia Gorey, 9 News.
One of the keys to a successful TV talent show is the contestants' personal stories. And last night's X Factor gave us one of the most memorable. Despite the most disadvantaged start to life in a war zone, Emanuel Kelly dreams of being a star. Well, his life story and his performance last night left the judges in tears and the audience on its feet. Tinaka Everett has more on Emanuel's amazing story.
I didn't even know what I was feeling. It was surreal. I just felt like I was on top of the world. I felt like I was the luckiest person alive.
Imagine there's no heaven. Imagine all the people.
The whole audience wanted more of him. They were stamping their feet because the clapping wasn't enough.
Listen to the audience.
A moment of magic in an already remarkable life. Last night, Emanuel Kelly delivered one of the most moving talent show performances of them all.
That was magnificent. Your courage, your bravery is unbelievable.
And his journey to the X Factor stage is as extraordinary as his talent.
I heard that your dreams came true.
I don't have a birth certificate, I don't have a surname, nothing. In some ways people say I'm a man without an identity.
Born into warfare, Emanuel was found abandoned by his parents, left in a shoebox in a park in Baghdad.
I remember the first time I knocked on the door and they welcomed me with a song.
Hearty, hearty, welcome. Hearty, hearty, welcome.
You could look at them as being very disfigured, but to me they were just so perfect.
Emanuel and Ahmed were both born without arms and legs, the result of chemical warfare. For Moira Kelly, who was to become the pair's adopted mother, it was love at first sight.
Hello, my name is Emanuel. Nice to meet you. And what's your name? My name is Ahmed. Pleased to meet you.
Moira brought Emanuel and Ahmed back to Australia for life-changing surgery.
Emanuel had the first foot-to-hand transfer done in Australia. The foot came onto his hand and he can do everything now, you know, he's phenomenal. And you wouldn't know Ahmed has no legs under his trousers.
Both were fitted with prosthetic limbs, allowing them to walk.
She's given us more love than anyone could ever imagine.
Emanuel's life now is far from that in a war-torn country. He's just a normal teenager, busy with school and loving life. While 19-year-old Ahmed is taking on the Paralympic swimming world, winning gold, even breaking a world record.
We're just that busy and trying to get ourselves more involved in life and making the most out of it.
Imagine all the people.
I've never had so many butterflies in my life. I was so nervous for him.
The nation has fallen in love with him. On Twitter, the X Factor has trended #1 around the world, and views of Emanuel's performance on YouTube are rising by around 10,000 per hour.
You've got a beautiful gift, and you moved everyone in this room.
When he came off, it was just electric.
That's what I love about singing, because it's easy and it makes everyone smile.
Everyone got goosebumps now. Nothing to live or die for.
Version of that is just astonishing.
Music legend Molly Meldrum believes Emanuel has the goods to make it big in the music industry.
He probably doesn't need to win the competition at all now. He has hit the heart of us.
Now through to the next round of X Factor. He, like the rest of the country, is hoping for many more special moments to come.
You don't have to be good looking or perfect looking, you just have to have a voice.
Thank you.
It's one of those amazing TV moments. Emanuel is now off to X Factor boot camp, and he will have plenty of support. Don't worry about that.
Hearty, hearty welcome.